Hi, I'm Dr. Gaffer. This is Yu Ming, and you're in the back row. Welcome to another exciting and riveting episode that is In the Back Row Live. Thank you for joining us to get all of your entertainment and gaming news needs fulfilled on this fine Sunday. I hope you're not too hungover.
St. Patty's Day isn't actually till Monday. So.
That's true, but most people celebrated it last night because it's like, the weekend before.
Yeah, because people work.
Yeah, I do. See, I'm all festive. I got my green bracelets on and a bow.
I forgot to wear my green shirt.
Oh my god.
You're going to have to pinch me.
You forgot a lot of stuff.
That happens on Sundays.
Huh. Do you remember what you're doing here?
I never know what I'm doing here, so that's nothing unusual.
Hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey. Hi, Lacey.
Hi, Eric. Hi, Lacey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
I really want to get your attention.
Hi. What's up, guys and girls?
It's nice to see you. Actually, we can't really see you. I wish we could see you. That'd be sweet.
It's nice to see your names.
That's what I miss about the whole stick cam, player thing. Is you get to see people. That was cool.
Yeah, they actually came up.
But
and, you can see them on the little screen. They can put on their little cameras and be like, "Slip."
Everything was little back then.
It was. We've gotten into the bigger stage.
So that was you guys were just watching Sam Proof.
Yay!
And that was the weirdest advice show I've ever seen.
It's not an advice show anymore.
It's not an advice show. Okay, because I've been
for a long
I've
time.
been really confused.
No, it's because his co-host decided it was too boring and didn't want to do it anymore.
Oh, I think it was actually his co-host that was boring. I find Sam riveting.
Yeah.
I find Sam riveting.
I know. He's very enjoyable. Eric said, "Rest in peace, stick cam." I know, sad face.
Maybe if Sam had sausages around more often,
Ooh.
he looked like the sausage kind of a guy. So
yeah,
he might have been a little more lively.
Could be.
I'm exhausted, so I'm just counting down Red Bulls now. So hopefully by the time we get to mid-show, I'll actually be entertaining.
Huh.
Don't hold your breath. I don't want you to fucking pass out and hit your head on the screen.
I would have held my breath too. Let's see. Gigi said, "I saw they beat Pokemon Crystal on Twitch TV. Yes, they did. So, yeah, the Red Blue was done, and now the Pokemon Crystal is done. And actually, I think it was quicker than the 16 days. So, good job. Good job to the Twitchers. Hi, Kyle!
It's Kyle.
It's Kyle!
Kyle, did you ever see your thumbnail from the Mad Libs video that
I
we
really
made?
hope you did. It was fantastic. Thanks for becoming a fan, Matt. Lacey, we're going to talk about shit.
If you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out on the In the Back Row YouTube channel. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're actually also in the video too. I actually put your little picture in there, so.
You look amazing. Thanks for becoming a fan, Lacey.
Thanks, Lacey.
It's amazing that they make progress with that madness. Yeah, the Twitch TV was total madness, and it was hilarious. And yeah, it's pretty amazing that they were actually able to do it. Exactly like that little green monster dude. He needs a name.
It's weird that he doesn't have one.
You have to name the little green monster. That's your homework.
We'll name him Googles.
Actually, that's kind of cute. Let's see. Kyle said, "Oh yeah, I saw that. You bitches! You bitches!"
I don't know. You guys probably can't tell, but we have new chairs, so that's why I find myself kind of like leaning over, like I'm trying to come closer to you, because I'm much higher up,
Splart.
and I'm cushioned and stuff, so I can.
His name is Splart.
Splart. That's actually a pretty good name.
I like it, Eric. Hello, Splart.
Well, maybe he has a name. I don't know. I can't read it. Does he have a name?
What is that? 5050gifts.com. Okay, that's not it.
No name?
Nope.
Okay. What was the name he came up with?
Splart!
Splart.
Splart! Oh,
I like it.
but Kyle, that's an adorable picture of you. He said, "Where did you guys find that photo? That was taken when I hated my hair." I love that photo. It was amazing.
It looks fun.
Yeah, you're all like...
And we found it on your Facebook. If you don't want those pictures circulating around, you should really just delete them.
Yeah, that's right. So, Splart I think
he likes it.
Cool. All right, let's get in some news. A little bit of news. How about a little bit of news?
Okay, you start. I gotta get another one.
Okay, sounds good. So the guy that directed the what is it, Fugees? The 1996 "Killing Me Softly" video. His name is Aswad Allende. Apparently, this guy was sentenced to 90 years in prison for committing a crime. Does somebody want to guess what that crime is? Any guesses? Any guesses?
Wait a minute. I just realized you tried to say Fugazi. Is that what you tried to say?
No, I said Fugees.
Fugees?
Yeah, the Fugees.
Okay.
I said, is that how it's spelled? Right? Or pronounced? Fugees?
Sure.
The Fugees?
We'll go with that.
How is it actually pronounced?
Fuck did I know?
Anyways. Hi, Rita.
I'm not Romanian.
Kyle, he is from New Jersey. Wise words. I don't want to use my Facebook for a while. I got in trouble. Oh, welcome back, Lacey. All right, so I'm going to repeat what I said. The guy that directed the Fugees' 1996 "Killing Me Softly" was recently sentenced to 90 years in prison for committing a crime.
Wow.
And nobody's guessed what that crime is yet. Do you have any ideas?
He is he's a murderer.
Actually, that's kind of funny because Juju Kitty said for killing someone softly.
Oh.
Which, very good. No, actually, apparently he was found guilty of fathering 6 children with his own daughters.
What?
Yep. So Aswad Allende had 6 daughters with his own kids, or six kids with his own daughters. Anyway, his former wife. Yeah, okay, I'm getting there. Hang on. His former wife said that he was trying to create a pure family bloodline. So yeah, he was trying to be like, purebred, like dogs.
It's not how it works, bro.
Yeah. The guy claimed
how many fingers and toes did they have, Chief?
Apparently they're all kind of normal kids. I'm not sure if they're normal here, but they're normal. Aswad, he claimed that the world was going to end and that he was the chosen one and it was just going to be him and his offspring. So he's a little bit crazy. The guy started having, it's kind of sensitive, I guess, but he started having intercourse with his second daughter when she was 8, and she had 4 kids from him, by him. So yeah.
When did she have the first kid? Why did I ask that question? Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. But here you go. This is the guy. Oh no! So it's that guy.
This is the guy. Wait, that's me. Wait.
Shit. So, sad days in the world of the Fugees. Creepy as hell, though. I mean, what?
How are these people supposed to grow up? I mean, that's you're already kind of like, got like a, kind of a horrible, beginning. That's kind of a rough thing. Because at some point, I mean, you're gonna, someone's, I guess you'd find out, or someone would tell you, or you'd read about it, because there are obviously stories like this. Creepy as fuck.
Well, they probably knew.
And I just wonder what kind of lifestyle some people have where they can, be doing these things, and you just didn't have any neighbors that gave a shit about what was going on. And there's
yeah.
He's not married, but yet he seems to have a lot of kids. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's see. Do we know George Shelley?
Do we?
That name doesn't ring a bell.
No.
Nick, it's, the guy's name is Aswad Allende, and he directed the Fugees' 1996 "Killing Me Softly" video.
Miss. God, what did I think of Justin Bieber's deposition video? You know what? There was a part of me that that wanted to think that granted, he's a Justin Bieber's, he's a rich guy, and of course, he probably has a skewed version of what we all like to think of as reality and the way things function, because he's treated way differently than most people. So
his reality is way different than our reality.
So you got to cut celebrities a break in that regard, but After watching the deposition video, I can't really give him any more of a give him any more of a break for for acting like a jackass, because he just appears to be one.
Well,
I mean,
he was
or
just,
if he's not, he's really trying very hard to act like one. But I've seen him, in videos on Funny or Die, and I've seen him on, host Saturday Night Live. I don't know why, but he's not really an actor. He's not really a comedian. He has no, sense of timing on delivery and stuff like that. We showed his videos from that before, but yeah, it's just I don't really know what else he can do except for he can sing a little and look pretty. And that's about it.
That's all he's really got going
Apparently
for
he
him.
can dance. I mean, like when you're when you're giving people interviews and you're saying like, oh, the thing I really want to do is I really want to create my own styrofoam cup line.
Yes.
I think you're kind of probably a little crazy.
Absolutely are. Kyle said he is manipulating his fans and it makes me sick.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, he's just
WD
such a little twat.
What does this name mean? WD-40, WD-40's any
Loves ref.
I don't know. I feel like there's supposed to be some meaning behind it. But anyway, WD.
I just looked up George Shelley.
Thanks for becoming a fan.
And he looks like one of those kids from like One Direction or
Oh
something.
my god. Is there a dead ferret on his head? What the fuck is that?
It might be.
That's some hair. Wow. Can I see? She wants to see.
Okay.
You should put it on here so we can see the ferret hair.
All right. Ferret hair. Hopefully this is the right person that you're thinking of.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah, she has this habit of like looking up pictures over here, but you have to look them up over here so that you guys can see them.
Well, but it's distracting coming over here and doing this.
It is a little bit. I don't know. It's not for me. Is it distracting when she does that? I'm fine with it.
Well, it's distracting for me.
What's going on?
Plus, the keyboard's really loud.
Well, there's that, but I think people on the internet are used to hearing, typing. I used to love that when I go to people's chat room.
This guy.
That's the ferret hair that I was referring to earlier.
Yeah, that's ferret hair. But this picture is really cute. Look at that. He's in the Pikachu costume.
Oh my god, you're just so cute.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway, so there we go. So that's probably the guy you're
Yes, that
thinking
was
of?
it.
Ah, okay.
What was that?
We'll figure that out later, sir.
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
We all talk about gaming stuff. Yes, we
Yes.
do. Sometimes we it's entertainment and gaming news. What?
Eric, regarding the Justin Bieber and all the antics he's getting into, he said he is starting to do these things because now his balls have dropped and he can't sing anymore.
Oh, that could potentially be a real thing. I don't know. I would have to actually have listened to his music for some period of time to be able to make a distinction as to whether or not he sings worse now. I guess.
Poor guy. Oh yeah. Oh, Kyle. Kyle said, your little humble Kyle might be becoming a TV presenter in Australia. Congratulations, Kyle. I hope that becomes a reality for you, because that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, they got like 7 or 8 televisions in Australia, I think now.
Yeah,
so
with 4 channels?
4 channels, yeah. They're mostly in bars, from what I've understood.
Oh, is Justin Bieber getting deported? I wish.
Yeah. According to, in my mind, Australia is just a bunch of trees with kangaroos and stuff, and then Kyle with his laptop. That's all Australia is to me.
Hi, Grace. Bonnie loves Justin. I'm sorry for you. Julie said
at least
Uber.
she has love.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. She can choose to
I
give
don't
it to
think
whoever
he has
she
any
likes.
love.
I don't know.
I think I kind of think he's sociopathic a little bit.
It does seem like that a little bit. He may not, but then again, who are we to judge?
No, that's true.
It's like, emotions just, get in the way.
That's true. Hey, Lily. Ba-doop doop. A-boop boop ba-doop. Anyways,
Lily D.
I'm glad you think he's hot, Lacey. Not Justin Bieber, but the George guy, George Sheldon. He is pretty adorable, but to me, he looks like about 11 or 12 years old. So for me, it's not,
No bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
It's no bueno. What else do we got going on? Oh yeah, game. Oh.
Well, actually, since we're on the subject of
Oh,
of
lovely.
JB.
Oh, on the subject of JB, the lovely Bieber.
Of J to the B.
J to the B.
Apparently, he was he recently went back to Canada to visit because that's where he's from and all.
Yeah.
But they would not let his bodyguard into Canada,
No.
so he was actually turned away. So
his bodyguard's probably a U.S. citizen and doesn't have a passport.
that would be correct.
Okay.
Well, no, he has a passport. He's U.S. citizen. He's just you heard the deposition that Bieber was giving that we were just talking about, and he was giving that deposition because he's being investigated for whether or not he had ordered his bodyguard to attack paparazzi, and so he's facing 2 felony counts for assault, one for the photographer, and then there's also another incident not involving a photographer, and so Canada's just like, yeah, dude.
Well,
you're a violent fuck, and I don't think we want you here.
Yeah, apparently Kyle said that the guy has a record.
Yeah, so, and he's escorted, Justin to Canada in the past, but this time they're just like, yeah, not this time, bro. I think we're done. So,
wow.
And it's actually, surprising that, if they're not letting your bodyguard, I mean, how long is it going to be before Canada's just like, yeah, you know what, Justin? No, not so much. But yeah, so it's Hugo Hesney.
Oh, that's the guy that they wouldn't let in, the bodyguard.
Yeah. So he's got he's facing two separate assault charges. But I guess the thing I found funny about it is that Justin Bieber got him a ticket to fly back because he got to Canada, and when he got there, it's like, yeah, I go no. So Justin Bieber get him a coach fucking seat back. This is supposedly his best friend and confidant, and the guy that really understands him, that he takes advice from. I'm like, you're taking advice from a guy you hired who has a criminal record, that you hired to be your bodyguard, and you're taking advice from him on making life choices. No wonder you want to have your own styrofoam cup line.
No wonder he's so messed up in the head.
But yeah,
well,
so
the poor guy, he doesn't have a father and stuff to give him advice. So it's
but I
kind of like the father figure then. I mean,
I don't think the ex-con bodyguard is necessarily probably going to be the best.
Well, it's not, but that's the thing is that he doesn't have that male figure in his life, so he's going to take whatever he's got.
Yeah. So, speaking of male father figures, Lindsay Lohan's father Michael.
Sorry. I'm trying to get comfortable. I did it though. I'm good.
You good?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan's father, Michael Lohan, is of course as dudes do, they go and marry some younger chick after they separate from their old crazy wife, and usually what ends up happening is that they end up finding themselves a brand new, younger, crazier wife.
That's what they like to go for, man.
I guess Thursday, she just got picked up for a DUI on Thursday night, and they have a child together, him and his new lady, and so he's I guess filing for full custody. I think the child is 2 years old, and the crazy thing is that it's Michael Lohan trying to get full custody of a 2-year-old, and she's so fucked up he might actually get it.
Wow.
Which to me is the more amazing part of the story. But her name is Kate Majors.
Who's worse, Michael Lohan or Jeremy Bieber? Oh, man. I don't know if I could pick one.
Yeah, anyway, I guess they're suspecting that, or at least Michael Lohan is suspecting that her doctors have something to do with it, because he said ever since she got back on her medication, she's just been difficult to deal with. And just okay, so it's the doctor's fault for prescribing her pills that are supposed to calm her down, but in fact, it just always seems like there's always someone to blame in the Lohan's family. It's like, this happened to me because of this, and you, and like, just fucking go on Oprah for one last time and set yourself on fire for fuck's sake.
Some people make mistakes, said Bonnie. Yes, you're right.
They do.
Yes, you're right. Harry Styles, My Baby, and George Shelley. Lacey, you must be a youngin'. Kyle said, you went through that. Hi, Brienne. Eric said, by the way, on an off note, I'm thinking of other names for your little green friend there. But we like Splart.
Splart.
It's cute. Do you know One Direction? Unfortunately.
I've seen them.
What is better, One Direction or Justin Bieber?
I believe they're on Twitter.
So who's better, One Direction or Justin Bieber? I would have to say One Direction. Just because I don't know them all very well.
Who's better at what?
I don't know. Who's the better...
I don't know. I'm not Santa Claus. I'm just like, well, one of the members of One Direction is on the naughty list. This is, I'm going to have to go with the Biebs.
I really don't know. I mean, we've followed Justin Bieber for so long, and One Direction never gets in trouble, apparently.
Yeah.
So we don't have anything to say.
Yeah, they're pretty clear. So I guess from an entertainment news standpoint, we think Justin Bieber is the best. But as far as like, goes, probably someone you'd like to hang out with and maybe, get a Coke with, it'd probably be One Direction, I would guess.
Oh, no, I want a Coke.
Because I would just be afraid Justin Bieber would urinate on me or something.
Thanks for becoming fans, Brienne and Bonnie.
So, I guess we're just talking about like, bad dudes. I'll just round it out with
that. Let's keep going.
Yeah, why not? And I guess, this is, because we were just talking about Justin Bieber and all his antics and things he's been up to. And I'm wondering if he might end up, later down the line kind of like a Chris Brown. And maybe, because apparently Chris is not able to keep himself maintained in a drug rehab facility long enough for his trial to arrive. So he's been kicked out of his second rehab shelter house program thing, and so now he's actually going to have to go to jail to await his trial, which is like it's not until April in DC. April 28th. Yeah, April 28th. So he's already on probation from the whole Rihanna incident, and now he has like again another assault charge. It's like right now, Chris Brown. I mean, he's a pretty Chris Brown was a pretty decent sized guy, unlike Justin Bieber, who needs a bodyguard. So just think, Justin Bieber could actually be in Chris Brown's position right now if he was the actual one throwing the blows instead of being like, hey, hit that guy.
Well, so, yeah, I mean, kind of the same thing.
So his lawyers are trying to get him to to go to another facility, or to try to get him into some sort of like house arrest type situation, which I don't think they're going to do because of his history with drug use and stuff like that. That doesn't seem like a good idea at all.
No.
I think some sort of program is probably going to be the best thing, but it's got to really suck assholes to be Chris Brown and be in like a rehab center with like a bunch of just regular dudes. Because then it goes back to the whole like, okay, well, celebrities are different and they have a different view because, when you're making, millions of dollars and you have people that drive you places and run errands for you and you're just hang out and do fun stuff and record music. I mean, there is work involved. I mean, but it's still, if you're an artist, hopefully you enjoy making music. But it's just got to be shitty, And so like, I would imagine people just, because they're feeling bad about their own lives, stuff like that, or just wanting to give him a hard time, which is going to make any sort of recovery you try to get in that place almost impossible.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be impossible. And I think it's kind of funny that they're like, "Oh, you've been kicked out twice. Let's try this other place."
And
just to get kicked out of there too.
The thing is, if if this keeps happening to him, because he's already on probation for the Rihanna thing, if he gets, this could just look bad when he finally does go to trial for his current assault, and he might actually end up going to actual fucking prison.
Maybe he needs to.
And that's the thing. They're really just trying to keep him out of jail right now, because that's what they want to do is take him to jail to await his trial. So he's hoping to avoid that, but he might actually spend time in prison. So, but hopefully not.
Well, some people just, maybe it'll help them. That's what prison's for, right?
No, I think prison is for giving up and being raped. I think.
Well, I've never been. So
I think jail is pretty much.
Oh, wait, is there a difference? What's the difference?
Well, boys and girls, it's legal news time here at In the Back Row.
Yay!
The difference between jail and prison is jail is a place you go while you're awaiting trial.
And prison is after the trial?
Or you're being held. A prison is
after the trial.
Is after the trial. You've been convicted of a crime.
Oh. I thought that it was the same thing.
Nope. Totally different.
I just learned something.
Yep. They're totally different. So if somebody says like, I've been arrested, I've been to jail, that means something way different than somebody says like, oh yes, I've been to prison. It's way more hardcore and rapey.
Okay. Well, now I know the difference. And if I shall ever go to either places,
yeah, that's why it's called prison rape and not jail rape. I mean, I'm sure there's still some rape going on in the jail, but it's just it's
different kind.
It's weird, like just like society, just everyone's like really like anti-rape and and that and people like talk about there being like a rape culture, but nobody really does anything more than just make fun of what happens in prison. So that's kind of a societally disturbing thing. Plus, like rape statistics, they don't count any of the ones from prisons. So when you hear like rape statistics, just know that they're like severely skewed because they're not getting close to the amount of
unfortunately, in the
information.
prisons, if you say, "Hey, I'm being raped," they're not going to be like,
they'll kill you.
Well, they're not going to like go investigate or anything because you're already in prison.
Yeah.
So they're like, well.
That's it. Basically,
so that's
it's
sad.
Prison's not a place to be rehabilitated. It's a place to go to give up on life and to just.
Okay, well,
hate
now
everyone.
I'm all depressed.
Sorry about that.
Eric said
You asked.
Oh, I know. I was just kidding. One Direction refused to do a Make-A-Wish concert for a dying kid because they would not get paid. Ooh. Yeah, because Make-A-Wish is like, charity.
It's true.
Stupid One Direction. Ashley said, the hell did I just come into? Well, we won't go over it.
We don't really know where you are right now.
Yeah, we don't. Brienne, would you rather lick a remote or lick an ankle? I would rather lick an ankle because a remote could have had many different hands.
A remote
and things
ankle.
On. Or that.
I'd like to lick Chris Brown's ankle monitor. That's what I do.
Let's see. WD-40 said, what kind of Coke? I was talking about Coca-Cola. That's kind of Lacey is 13, about to turn 14. Thank you. And you're adorable.
Aww.
Kyle said, I said it during our Culture Fix TV that Chris Brown needs to be thrown in jail, go to rehab, or go to Canada and take full responsibility. Oh, you must be talking about the Biebs. You must be talking about the Biebs. Or maybe all of that.
Or maybe all of it.
And Lacey said, you were pretty the girl.
You're pretty the girl.
Oh, was that a compliment? Oh, thank you.
Well, if you got
more news.
If you got some news that you want to talk about, you better get on it. Otherwise, I'm gonna just stomp all over this show.
You started stomping on it anyway.
I know. Well, I don't know. Just kind of rolling on like bad father figures.
Yeah.
And now I'm pretty much done with that.
Speaking of
now I've just got to talk about dirty women and whores. So.
Yay! I love that.
Oh wait, no, I still have Tyler the Creator to talk about.
Jeez.
There's still one bad dude left.
So here's something kind of exciting for invalids, cripples. Okay, one-handed people. They're not exactly invalids or cripples. They're just one-handed people. They just don't have a hand. Anyways, this guy made. Thank you, Splat. Splart. 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 It's Splart. I'm sorry, Splart. Anyway, so there was a guy that actually created a controller, an Xbox an Xbox One controller and a PlayStation 4 controller. He modified it so that you can play with one hand. So you don't have the two buttons here. He rewired it, and he actually made a video on how to rewire your own so that you can play one-handed. Crazy. Isn't that neat? So that's really exciting for everybody that only has one hand. So I thought that was kind of neat to share. The guy's name is Ben Heck. So go look him up. I have an image actually.
An image?
An image that might. Let's see if I got it up there. Yeah, there we go. Here's the dude. Boop. Pretty nice. Eric's a fan of Ben Heck. Yeah, he's apparently done other types of modifications before, and he's pretty good at it. So look him up. Look up his YouTube and stuff, and
nice deal.
Check him out. Yeah. So pretty cool dude. I mean, he's obviously not, himself or anything, but he does it for the people that are. That's very special.
You're gonna make
It's
me
like-
an inverted mouse.
Everybody wants to video game. Oh my gosh, you should totally talk about that for him or with him. You should be like, hey, this is what, I'm all dyslexic and stuff, and this is how I use my mouse, so.
I'm crippled. Help me.
That's a different type of cripple. Element14.com. Thank you, Eric. That's where it's from.
Ta-da! The more you know.
The more you know. Ooh, Skrillex. Who's a fan of them? They made more music.
Hooray! Finally!
And this is how they're debuting their music. They actually made a video game to debut their music.
Really?
Yes. It's a crazy alien video game. It's called Alien Ride, and it's an asteroid style game. So you shoot at the space rocks, unlock tracks from his album called Recess as you're playing this game. And,
Wow, that's pretty cool.
yeah, isn't it? The actual album goes on sale on March 18th, so it's only a couple of days away. But for a limited time, you can download the game, and they basically stream. It streams, so your phone has to be connected to the internet in order to do that. If you visit the website alientalk.skrillex.com, you can actually play with their little alien. And I actually found it, so I'm going to show you. But it's on Apple and on Android phones. So if you go to your app store, you'll probably be able to
So
download
if you're still
it.
using a BlackBerry, sorry.
Yeah. So this is the cute little alien guy, and apparently he
Oh my god.
he says stuff, and I don't have the sound up, so I'm not sure.
You're not sure if he's talking to you right now?
I don't think he is. Here, I'm just going to turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so right now he's not talking.
Horse and sticks and blows and galls and everything in between Malum call. We got a coconut head, saw my daddy dead. Going, I'll go sleep in bed tonight. Tonight, I'm gonna go down. I was a little bit of buggy, low.
Sorry. So that's something that's kind of cute. So if you look up their game Alien Ride on your phones, you can play their awesome little game. So that's just a little alien dude, but the game is actually an asteroid space game. So I thought that was kind of neat. That's a very unique way of saying, here's our new album.
I just see like an ad on YouTube for that.
Oh,
video.
yeah.
I'm like,
And
oh
in
wow,
fact-
it's everywhere now.
In fact, it was on You Now, too. Oh, sorry. Skrillex is a him, not a them. Yes, you're right. It's a one person. My bad. Sorry, Kyle.
Them.
ooh. What?
Them.
Lacey posted 2 pics on our page on You Now. Woohoo!
Shanks.
Skrillex new song. He held the mic closer to the speaker this time. Eric, that was mean. Skrillex is fun. I actually kind of like them. So.
Hold the speaker closer to the mic next time. What does that mean?
That means that their new song is just that they took the microphone.
Gotcha.
And went, so he's just making fun of them, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
is he
everybody
making fun
likes
of them or
voices.
us?
It's a him. It's a,
Right.
Yeah.
Him or us? Us or them? I don't know.
I'm so confused right now.
be
Sorry,
so
I'm used
confused.
to like bands being called them or they.
They. But it's not a band.
But it's
just
not a
person.
band. It's a one person. So I get confused on a regular daily basis. So
Today in particular, it's been rough.
it has been a rough day.
Yeah.
It's been very confusing. Yeah, see, I can't even talk. I don't even know what's going on right now.
Damn French toast place was closed.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I forgot it was Sunday even. I knew we had a show, but I forgot it was Sunday. It's kind of weird.
That makes no sense.
Eric said, yeah, same here. Whoa. Ooh. To all of you that purchased a phone off of eBay that for ridiculous amounts of money that had the Flappy Bird app on it,
Flappy Bird.
you guys are probably going to feel really stupid really soon here because the game might be coming out again.
Yay!
Yay!
Except this time the bird's stationary and the tubes move.
No, that's just a modification. The game, the guy said, oh my gosh, see, I can't even talk. What's up with me?
Shit.
Dong Wen, or Dong Wen,
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Thanks.
Sure.
Who's the creator. He's considered bringing the game back to mobile platforms. And he's going to make sure that it features a warning that encourages regular breaks from the game. So basically saying, hey, you've been playing for too long, so get off the game and go take a break and eat or whatever.
Go to the kitchen and make yourself a cheese sandwich.
Well, the whole reason why he took it down is because he said that it became an addictive product, and he thinks that that's a bad thing. So he's part of a different culture.
Yeah.
We like addictions over here.
Yeah,
We're okay with it.
So basically it breaks down like this. Like when you're selling cocaine and you realize people really like cocaine, what you do is you then limit the supply of cocaine so you don't have to make as much of it, and what you do have you can sell for more.
Yeah, exactly.
Business!
Totally business. There were a ton of clones that were being released when the Flappy Bird game went down. It was one every 24 minutes. So, yeah. That was after the game shut down last month, but he's possibly going to be bringing it back, so if you bought a phone for extraordinary amounts of money just for that game, then, well, Twinkies?
Twinkies! Yeah. Yeah.
People that purchased boxes of Twinkies for massive amounts of money and they came back. That's too bad. Lacey, look at my pics, please. Okay, hang on. Okay. That's George Shelley. And is that you? That must be you. You are so cute. So that's Lacey, and then... Oh, okay, see... You guys could totally be a thing because you're both adorable, so I admit to that. Nikki, yes. Woody. What? He's over here. Boop. He is there. Viral marketing at its finest. Make something people like, take it away, wait for it to become a craze, come back, profit. You got it. But the interesting thing is he was already making a ton of money. It was like $30,000 a day off of the ad revenue, so he was already making quite a bit of bank there. But
it was $50,000 a day.
Was it 50?
50.
It was a massive amount of money, and so I mean, if he's gonna get even more off of his little campaign thing that he's doing, then well, good job, bro. Good job. Kyle Goldfinch might be becoming a blonde. I think I'm okay with that. You should post pictures of that too. Right on. You and George Shelley both like monkeys. Oh, Lacey. I remember when I was little and I had a big crush on a movie star. Not so much anymore because he grew up and he's not as attractive anymore. But yeah, I had that. It's hard to hear you. Our volume is all the way up. Maybe I'm just not talking loud enough.
Can they not hear you very well?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Huh.
But the volume's all the way up. Turn up your volume! Ways to make more. Yeah, that's true, Erica. Blondes have way more fun.
Here, I can turn it up here for you.
That's true.
Hopefully that's not too loud.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Well, I guess that's what this does, but...
Oh, I thought that was just your own.
Is that better for you? Like, everyone else is being, like, completely blown away, but there's one person out there with, like, really shitty speakers who's like, yes!
He's for a band called Union. Look, Union J. Look them up. Okay.
Union J.
Union J, yo. Let's see. Oh, gosh. So how much do you think Candy Crush is worth?
You mean, like, the game?
The
and
game.
The product and copyright things and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if you just want to outright buy it. That's a good question.
Okay, let's say how much...
I'll say 1.2 million.
All right. How much do you think the company that made the game is worth?
$5,000.
Okay.
It's all about the product. Companies mean nothing. It's a building where you force people to write code.
Well, apparently King thinks that they're worth a lot.
Ooh, really?
A lot. They think they're worth $7.6 billion. With a B.
With a B.
A capital B. The company is apparently going to be trading public next month.
Shit.
Offering 22.2 million shares between $21 and $24 each.
So if you guys are, out there working for them writing code, you might want to start brushing up, on your resume skills because your job is going to start to suck.
Yeah. After the IPO, they're actually going to be selling 314.9 million shares at about the same price. If you really want to start buying them, you can start buying them on March 26th. I'm not going to do it because, number one, I think 7.6 billion is way overinflated for this company, especially since they stole the Candy Crush idea from that guy that did the Candy Swipe. And number two, the game is going to be irrelevant soon enough. I mean, games go in waves. That's just how it works. And number three, it's probably going to sell like shit because $26 or $24 for a share, a single share, other than, their actual initial investors, I just don't think anybody's really going to buy into that. So, if anybody decides to invest and then a couple of months down the road their shares are only worth $4, I'm sorry, but you've been warned now. And I think that the company's just going to die anyway, because that's what happens with companies. They die.
So now they seem our sound is kind of breaking up, or at least it is for Nikki.
Mackenzie can't see or hear us.
Okay, that's. Are you perhaps blind and deaf? Because that would explain it.
Eric said, "Pardon me while I go do adult things and retrieve my work clothes from the dryer."
I'm kind of wondering how that turned out. I hope it's not wrinkly.
Kyle, on second thought, nope. He said, "Where do I buy them?" He meant the shares, but yeah, don't do it, please.
So Eric, if you're there, let us know how the clothes came out.
Lacey wants to see Union J. I haven't even looked him up yet. Okay. She's gonna fangirl all over us here.
Oh God. Found him. Pictures.
This is to make Lacey happy. There.
It's me.
Oh, sorry, Kyle. Sheesh. Yeah, they are kind of cute, but...
Why is no one concerned about Eric? Okay? He could have been caught in the dryer and need our help.
Maybe he is caught in the dryer.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you hear about it on the news tomorrow.
In other news,
man distracted by webcast gets caught in dryer, and you guys did nothing. Need a mint?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
Good.
I'm done with the news.
That's it?
Yeah, that's what I had. Yep.
Well, I thought you had like a lot. It seemed like you had a lot. Because your right so tiny.
I typed.
It seemed like there's a lot going on there.
There was a fair bit.
I typed. It was just me typing. So,
You're welcome, Lacey. You're pretty cool, too.
I guess this is actually something that happened like two years ago at a golf tournament for the Playboy for Playboy magazine.
Okay.
And it was like a celebrity golf tournament, and like I said, this happened like 2 years ago. But the reason it's becoming a thing now is because there's been a lawsuit pending for quite some time, and I guess what had happened was one of the models, I guess, was asked to lie on her stomach and put a golf tee between her butt cheeks, and then have somebody, with a driver tee off from her butt.
Why?
I don't know. But anyway, I guess it didn't go over very well.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah. So there's I'm going to play this one video that I found of it, but I'm not going to tell you guys until later, like, who the person actually swinging the golf club is. I don't think it shows you that in the video. But it's kind of like
black hands?
This video kind of like goes over, the footage, like, goes over in like slow motion, and then you see like, finally the reaction shot at the end, and then you actually see like a picture of what the bruise looked like. It's pretty gnarly. But anyway, here it is.
I'm actually kind of excited.
You're excited?
I'm excited.
You're excited. She's excited about it.
I'm very excited.
Okay. I'm gonna get the sound.
Okay.
Oh my god. And action. There's the damage done.
God, she did not look happy at all.
No.
Yes, Kyle, she has a massive bruise on her ass. Oh, my.
But apparently the man wielding the club is actor Kevin Kline.
Well, Kevin, you suck.
In that video. And I don't know why you would let somebody, tee off from your ass unless you just didn't care about your ass or knew almost nothing about golf because, well, they're called clubs for a reason.
I'm gonna club your ass.
Okay, it can send a ball like 500-600 yards away. It's kind of a big deal. Not to mention the fact that the clubs are designed to to hit a ball that's on the ground, not 9-10 inches off the ground on perched on top of somebody's ass.
That's exactly
so
what I
the
was
whole
saying.
Mechanics of what you're doing is already fucked up.
The guy should have been like
you would have had to have a
bricks or
child's
something.
club, because
Well,
he's
yeah,
already
a short
having
club.
to like stagger. But anyway, so I don't.
That poor thing.
I don't remember the.
Oh.
She's acquired like $33,000 worth of medical bills. And like I said, she's currently suing the Playboy establishment, and this is a charge that happened.
She's suing them.
Yeah, well, at least she's not suing like Kevin Kline himself, because that would be shitty.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, I don't know why he would do it. But she's actually only I didn't say only, but I mean, it's a hell of a bruise.
Yeah, let's go back and see just the bruise part. There we go. Hit pause on that bitch.
Pause, bitch. Now it just won't show me the picture at all. Fine, I don't like you either.
Man, you broke it.
I've broken the internet again. Sorry, Mom. Okay, there.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Her poor butt.
So for that, I mean, she's there, as as a talent, and she's like, oh, this will be like a really funny thing for the news. You'll like lay down there, and he'll hit a golf ball off your butt, and then it just went badly.
Very
and so
badly.
she's asking for $500,000, which
That's it?
yeah, it's like usually these things are just like 4.7 million, 40 million, 50, or whatever, and she's just like, I pretty much just want to cover, the medical bills and the fact that I'm a nude model and now I've got a giant bruise on my ass
So
that
now
won't
I
go
can't
away.
work.
So yeah, she's I think she probably
Ow.
deserves the $500,000.
I would agree. Even though it's kind of dumb for her to do that, it wasn't her, anyway. Ooh, Eric's back, so he's okay. He didn't get eaten up by the
Oh
dragon.
my god.
He said, what picture did I come back to?
Oh, that one?
Yeah, or what a picture to come back to.
That's what happens when you don't pay me back.
Ooh, you get clubbed on the ass.
That's the last time I loaned Rihanna $5.
Oh.
It was never Chris Brown at all. Oh god.
Oh, Splart.
Oh, Splart. You're so funny, Splart.
Wow. I feel bad for her. And I hope she gets it.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you hope she gets it?
I hope she gets it.
So,
Kesha fight. Shark Kesha fight. That sounds fun.
Oh, the other douchebag guy I want to talk about was
Yay, another douchebag.
Tyler, the Creator, I guess, is doing he's on a tour, doing concert thing in Texas, and his show a few nights ago was canceled because a vehicle just ran into the crowd of people that were waiting to get into the show, and 2 people died and
Oh my God.
27 people were injured. The following night, he has a show at a different venue, and during the course of the show, an arrest warrant was issued for him while he's performing. An arrest warrant was issued for him for ensuing a riot, and then they later arrested him at the airport as he was trying to leave.
Whoa.
Basically just tracked him down and be like, yeah, not so fast, pal.
Whoa.
And there's video which I'm not going to show you, but
That's
of the rioting that ensued, and you can clearly hear him on the video encouraging people to break down the barricades and to basically, rush their way in.
What? What a ding dong.
Tyler, the creator, you've created yourself a riot, and now you've created yourself a $3,500 bond that you need to pay in order to get out of jail. So I'm sure he'll be able to come up with that pretty good, but also think you should probably try to have a lot more respect
That was
his
this
fans.
South by Southwest festival.
Yeah, that was for ensuing a riot.
Tyler, you moron.
So
Sad.
yeah, hopefully you weren't one of the people that was potentially injured.
Yeah, 35 people and 2 dead. Jeez.
Well, no, that was from the car.
Oh, well.
One from the previous night. The actual riot themselves, I don't have any stats on exactly because it's, it was so recent about exactly how many injuries there were, but nobody died.
Oh, not during the riot.
But there were several injuries. Obviously, because that's what happens when people are rioting. There was one guy who tried to prevent this one girl from being trampled, and was some guy I guess was offended at the fact of hey, we're a mob, we're supposed to be trampling people, fuck you, punched him. So I mean, it was literally mass madness at one point.
That's what you call mob mentality.
But I mean, when you're still performing your show on stage and there's, they're issuing arrest warrants, you should probably have, maintain a little more control over your crowd, because that's what you do as a performer. I mean, you can, I mean, I've, been to concerts before where there's been so many people and security just can't, keep them, back, and they keep, pushing and crushing the people who are down front. And I just, there's been several bands and at big concert venues that have just simply stopped playing and just said, we're not going to stop playing until you guys back up. Mm-hmm. And literally they just stand there and stare down the audience bah! And then scream at them to back up. And sometimes it does actually work. So as a performer, you have a certain responsibility for maintaining the order of your audience, not whooping them into a frenzy where people are going to be injured. That's kind of a dick move.
That's why I think all venues should be situated with bleacher chairs and stuff, because then people are sitting and not trampling.
It's time to talk about questionable art.
Oh boy, I knew this was coming.
Oh my god, did you know it was coming?
I knew it.
Oh my god.
Kyle, look at the link. What link?
Is anyone disturbed by Lady Gaga?
Probably.
And or vomiting?
Probably. But we're gonna show it anyway.
We're gonna show it anyway.
Because Lacey said, "Do funny videos, please."
Do funny videos, please. Yeah, this is a funny one. But so for those of you who don't know, Lady Gaga was involved in a little bit of performance art where another woman vomited on her while she was playing the drums, and I guess they've been getting a lot of backlash, and people are saying that what they did is kind of glamorizing bulimia, and so they're having to speak out saying, "Oh no, it was a performance art." Questioning the ideals about beauty, and call it whatever you want. But
all right.
I'm all about freedom of expression, but there comes a point where where some people start to take it too far, and then you're going to end up having a group of people say well, you know what, we're going to have to limit what we call performance art, and then you're going to ruin it for everybody. Because what's next? It's okay, I'll show you the video, and then how do you go beyond and top something like this? It's not really the best video ever, so you're not gonna really see too much, which is fortunate. So, and it's not actually, she's not actually puking. It was like a manufactured vomit that she's just carrying around in her mouth like you do. Anyway.
Actually, she did swallow everything and then stuck her fingers down her throat.
God,
yes, it is.
Okay, well that's just nasty. Okay. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I was trying to spare them, but whatever. Fuck you.
That's probably a good thing.
Apparently, there's no sound to this, which we all know what it sounds like. But yeah, so I didn't really show you the drinking part. That's just basically what was visually going on there. So yeah.
Sorry, that's kind of horrifying.
But that's so that's what qualifies as performance art. Some girl is playing the drums while someone else is drinking green liquid and then puking it out on her.
Actually, that kind of made me feel a little bit
so
sick.
I'm just wondering now, what's going to be the new thing? It's just okay,
a beheading.
Okay. So I'm gonna have like, a guy who's like all in like white body paint like a mime, poop into a tambourine, and then I'm gonna play it like a gypsy. Performance art. I mean, come the fuck on. It's taking it a little bit far. I mean, do we really need to start vomiting on each other on stage to be able to be considered artistically viable? Come on.
Dude.
I'm just gonna, yeah, that'll like really like just shoot up. It's just like, oh my god, they're totally vomiting on each other and in the back row. And then we lick the anus and then
It's a poo-poo.
oh my and god. Well, thanks, Lady Gaga, for just keeping it real, keeping it current,
Keeping it real gross.
keeping it real gross.
Blech.
Well, I think do I have anything else?
I don't know.
No, I don't.
That's
anything else I want to
good.
talk about? I just want to talk to the people in there.
Yay.
Eric.
That is what's wrong on so many. Oh, that is wrong on so many levels.
It truly is. How was your laundry, man? How'd it come out? Your uniform?
I hope it's nicely pressed.
Yeah.
Is it starched?
I haven't worried about it. I got all distracted by like doing news and stuff, but it's nice and clean. Where do you work?
Where do you live?
He works at Laugh Out Loud. That'd be a good name for a business.
Kind of like the band LMFAO.
Yeah. Where do you work? Laughing my ass off. Nice.
Ah, thanks, Kyle. I gotta look good to fix them iPhones. Oh! Do you work at the Apple Store?
It's like, no. I have a little cardboard table that I set up outside the mall with some jeweler's screwdrivers.
This is the a trailer for the best worst movie ever.
Ever.
Birdemic. Let's see.
So, did anyone do any St. Patrick's Day celebration yesterday?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. You did. I think.
Well, geez, we've reached the end of our time. Should we just get out of here?
Wait a minute, because I want to look at what Kyle wanted us
Oh.
to see.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah. I'm a technician at
Close
Iron
it.
Care Solutions.
And millions of dollars of revenues and sales.
Well, you've done a great job, Rod.
Meet Rod,
I'm making a mess of
a
this.
young software salesman on his way to achieving his Silicon Valley dream.
Thinking about opening up a green tech company.
Really?
Meet Natalie, a beautiful young fashion model driven by passion.
I remember you now. You were in my English class.
I was.
Yeah.
So how come you never made a pass at me in school?
Throw true love into the equation and anything is possible.
I was wondering if we can keep in contact.
Sure.
How big was the sale?
$1 million.
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly.
Hi, my name is Jerry Owens. I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
This morning, flocks of seagulls and crows were found dead in downtown San Jose and along Highway 101.
Hey, I thought I told you to stand back. These birds are contaminating.
The crows and seagulls also caused an accident on Highway 101. Authorities are investigating the cause of their death.
Rod, let's get out of here. I think they're eagles. What's going on?
This is bird
I'm not worried about these black birds. They're not the dangerous animal. It's the human species that's the dangerous, menacing, and terrifying animal.
Why would birds do something like that? I mean, why would they just attack?
I don't know.
That was
Oh, thanks, Kyle.
that was pretty interesting.
That was magical. Oh.
It's like, believe it or not, this movie has a Blu-ray release. It's like, really?
Are you kidding?
That's fantastic because, you know, with effects like that, you're going to want to make sure that they're in some high definition quality. Holy hell.
I can't believe it's a real thing.
God damn. All right, that's pretty much all the time we have. We've sucked up all of our time plus 12 extra minutes apparently.
Woohoo!
Anyway, as always, I'm Dr. Gaffer. This is Yu Ming. You've been in the back row. Join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for all your entertainment and gaming news needs and some needs that you
don't need.
That you don't know that you need.
No.
Might be fulfilled. You don't know unless you try, and I'm just here to give you that opportunity.
I like that opportunity.
Love you. Next week. Bye.